to episode 90
YouTube
of Paper
balance.
Player. I'm your host, Tony, and I'm joined with Josh, Jeff, and JB. And my God, this is probably going to be one of our longest episodes because the sheer amount of news they just dropped on us. But
Wait, I gotta say one thing.
okay.
If you want a show that's about the spirit world, I have one where there's a spirit detective who goes to the spirit world. It's called Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I've watched
Stop.
some of that, but that's also
Let me
like
just write that
fan
down to cut that.
Fan
forever.
service? What are you talking about?
Hang on, there's also like fan service in Avatar.
Yeah.
And that's one like really messed up because they're like 13-year-olds.
What are you talking about? Fan service in Yu Yu
Anyways.
Hakusho?
Let's talk about tag team moms.
Yeah, Tag Team Moms. That's the name of this
Yeah,
episode. But before we get into all that, I just got to show that, once again, I won F&M.
You notice how none of us were there.
Doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
I would have taken you guys on always.
This looks pretty photoshopped to me. 24% battery. I don't think you're that irresponsible.
I'm following the
I
cops.
disagree.
Yeah, I pretty well pretty quick. But yeah, I rule. Boom.
The
and
LTE
it's like-
is probably more suspect.
And you didn't get 69%. So
I know. Not true.
You fail.
Yeah, I did.
And
Yeah,
you
you
got
didn't-
like this is a B plus. Look, game win percentage 88.9. That's B plus. That's not an A.
It's
You
certainly not
also
a-
don't have a nice emoji in your name like that
I know,
man
that guy's
below you does.
so cool.
Right.
Guy's better
You
than
gotta
me.
put a
Anyways,
poop emoji.
I40F&M. That's what I do. If you come to my stomping grounds, I will defeat you. I don't hand out badges. This is just not what I do. Okay.
All right, I'll just bring Mill next time.
Good luck. Good luck. All right. Before we get started with the show, I just want to mention all the different ways you can connect with us on socials. I want to really make a big push to YouTube, so Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Discord, and all that stuff. You can find us through there. If you want to listen to the audio show, you can. The audio version of the show, you can listen to Spotify and Apple and 13 other apps. And then if you want to join the live caller show, you can do it via Discord and then be on the after show. And then before getting that, I want to do episodes 90 of the build up to, I guess, the road to 100 episodes. So every week, starting with episode 91, we'll be giving away 10 different cards. Those cards are going to be given away to YouTube subscribers, and the way to do that, it would just be subscribe to us on YouTube. So, and then we will draw them at the beginning of every single episode, and these are the cards you can currently win. So we got Ugin, Coma for the episode 91. We have Ugin, Coma, Supreme Verdict, Box Promo, Jetmir's Garden, kind of the full art one, Karn's Bastion, Noble Hire from Conflux, the foil, Phyrexian Jace, Spire Bluff Canals, Sword of Forge and Frontier foil, and Staff of Domination full art foil. Those are all can be won, so all you have to do to get in there is enter in, and you have your shot at one of these 10 cards.
I can win the Ugin.
Which one will you win?
I want the Ugin.
Please tell me you wrote the numbers on the back of the cards.
Oh yeah, I just completely wrote it in, that way you know where it's from. But I will post it on socials
Make 'em
how
white,
to
baby.
enter. But yeah,
No.
you can get in like this. Boy. So
Boom.
bada boom, baby. All right, and then I played F&M. I played that red green deck that I played at the RCQ, and the deck was great. It's easy when no one knows what's going on there. So they would just get down to 7 life, and then I would dash a Ragavan, hit him, bring him down to 5, and then throw a shrapnel blast at him using the treasure.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people
Maybe
just.
you couldn't do that at the RCQ.
Oh no, I couldn't. I lost to a prayer.
tried.
I tried. I ran hot, and then I played against round 1. I played against like a red. This was like a homebrew. It's like a red deck that played. What's that card? If you attack with a 1 power guy, you deal damage.
Something Calamity.
Yeah, something like that. And
the
then
enchantment.
and then round 2, I played against Tron, and then basically just they got down to a low enough life total by the time they were able to cast Karn. I was throwing burn spells at them with Galvlass and what's called both games. Round 3, I went against Titan. Game 1, he smashed me, and the games 2 and 3, he kept really slow hands, and I kept a Ragavan hand, and he just didn't have an answer to it, so I was able to win. And then round 4, I played against Golgari Saga, which I've never seen before, but I'm playing Ren and 6, so the game pretty much ends once that card resolves. So, yeah. Did you guys get any magic in?
Feel like
Yeah.
I did.
Antonio's been practicing standard with me to get ready for his RC. So I did a bunch of that this week. Been helping him kind of sculpt his deck. It is it's a mixture of an actual deck in standard and kind of a homebrew. I'm leaning him more towards like being closer to the actual white mid-range deck, but his is a little more control-y. But we got it to where like he's able to actually have a fighting chance against the mono blue deck. I have the mono white mid range on Arena, so I jammed that against him a couple times, and he got to a point where he was consistently getting me. So we're getting there. He's liking the deck a lot. Just got to get him to cut one more card that I didn't really like in the deck. It's a one of Kaya, but I mean, if that's the only card I don't like in it, that means at least he's getting somewhere to like a competitive standard deck.
He's worried about his matchup versus. I mean, mono blue is probably going to be almost non-existent there. People that are going to the RC is probably going to be packing Shieldreds. He should be geared up to beat Shieldreds.
And I mean, he is like the mono white deck. It has plenty of answers.
He should play Shieldred.
He should be playing.
No.
I agree. He should be playing Shieldred.
Shielded is so good.
Yeah.
But if everyone's playing Shieldred, like if you're running the deck that beats Shieldred, like
I don't know.
because the mono white deck has a bunch of answers to it. They have a 1-mana answer to it.
Yeah, but that deck also has duress and invoke despair, which is
Yeah,
just
good
gonna
cards.
Be completely.
No, agreed.
I don't know how he. So it's mono white control. You said. I don't know how he beats it.
It's mono white mid range, but it leans more to the controlling aspect versus the aggro.
So he's got no way to stop invoke despair on the stack. So he's gonna be like, sack your planeswalker, sack your creature, I'll draw 2, or I'll draw 1. I don't see how he's gonna win that match. He's gonna get play test him with an invoke despair deck and see how he does.
I don't have the wild cards for that.
I do. I'll play him.
You should. That's the problem. I only own mono blue and mono white, so like, and I don't have enough wild cards to test other things against him. And sadly, Arena doesn't have a rental service.
Yeah.
So I gotta get more. He's got to get more people. The problem is like you work in the morning and he works till 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So like, play testing against you has to happen on weekends.
Maybe we can hop on my account. I'll make the deck. But realistically, if he's not geared for invoke despair, he's gonna have a really bad time.
Yeah.
Like seriously, there's not a world that he can win. Like
I
screw mono
play
blue.
Shieldred. Play Shieldred.
I guess like I could also just build his deck because I do have his deck. I mean, I could just play you so he can get like at least see it.
He's got to learn the hard way. If he wants me to eat the stupid magic card, he needs to play Shieldred.
Yeah.
And he needs to learn the hard way. Like, whoop his ass with that deck.
Dude, I'm not even
I
joking.
understand,
like,
but
I
like,
think
for
he's
real,
I think he's messing
I
around.
understand where you're coming from, but like
It's
again,
like,
if
you
their
have a
time
bad
doesn't
time.
line up to play, it is still beneficial to watch someone play your exact list and
sure.
watch them play it. I'm not saying that I should do the testing for him all the time. I'm just saying if he wants to see how his deck handles against Shieldred, I can play that while he's at work.
Yeah, that's fair.
Added information.
Yeah, I'm just if he's not prepared for Shieldred, he's taking the wrong deck to the tournament.
And I'm not. And for what it's worth, get creative with Shieldred. Get creative with Shieldred.
There's like 4 different Shieldred lists, and they're all like 3 color lists, and they all have
There's Grixis, there's
Yeah.
Esper, there's 5 color, there's
creative
mono
with Shieldred.
black,
and they all have invoke despair, and like that card
which is
his.
gross.
I don't know how his deck beats that card, and it's like he's living in a dream world if he thinks he can beat both Shieldred and invoke despair. But yeah, anyways, he's just gotta he's gotta be metaing against that. Mono blue is not a real
we have
thing.
to cheer on our buddy
I know.
to win the Pro Tour. I
Win.
want him to
Win the RC.
Yeah.
Or like win the RC.
Was
But,
it top 64, right? Everyone who day 2s gets to go to the Pro Tour.
Oh, is it really?
Or when they originally announced the RC, it was something like if you go X2 or something, because it wasn't just the first person or top
Yeah,
8.
it's not just one person. It's certainly more than that. I don't know what the number is.
Because there was what, like 400 people at the Pro Tour or something like that, or 200.
Yeah, but there's a ton of invites that like people had.
No, agreed, but I'm saying like it's not just the first person or the top 8.
we can look
from
it up. I
RCs,
think
'cause
I
there's
want to
not
say it's
that many RCs in a year.
I want to say it's like top 16, and then every record tie with the 16th spot.
Okay.
So like that way breakers aren't the factor.
Yeah, I
but
think that's what they were saying. Like,
think it might
that's why
be-
it's
I
like
don't know. Don't-
X2 get to go or something weird like that.
Don't quote me on it. Yeah, that way there's no feel bads of I played against somebody in round 1 that brought mono white control, and my breakers are bad. All right, dudes. Josh, JB, you get any Magic in?
I played a bunch of Legacy on Friday. Got beat up by. I was playing lands a lot, and one of our locals brings his kid to play Show and Tell. And let me tell you how bad Show and Tell.
They
is
just go
for
like
lands.
they just drop like omniscience, and you're like I'm dead.
Oh yeah, it was so funny because he even He even basically got me with one of those. I had all these, and he just kept casting. Emrakul's and like all
Yes,
the
sir.
good stuff.
Yes, sir.
It was so funny. I was like, keep doing that. Every time you win, just make sure you can show him you can win more.
Did this and
And
this.
he was loving it. But yeah, I had a bunch of play testing of not play testing. We just get together and play Legacy every week if nothing else is going on.
Yes,
I
sir.
also forgot to point out at work 2 days ago, the guy that I want to say it's the guy that won your cube last time we played, Josh, that has the
Yeah.
same cube with fetches. I guess he's building a surprise cube. He wouldn't tell me what the theme is, but I told him if he needed people to play it for his first reveal to let us know, and he said he'd probably let the cast know to be a part of it.
Hell yeah, this was I won't beat your butts.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, he came into work with his significant other, and we were talking about it. So I forgot his name. If he's listening, I apologize, man. Like I'm terrible with names, but
Tell me your name
I
once.
do-
I'll never forget it. Other cast members always forget.
Yeah,
Yep,
I do.
I
I
always
do
forget.
remember you though,
My
brain is flat.
because he beat the crap out of me round one because he was playing all the flesh bag cards.
Got him, and I added more.
Up it. All right, Josh or JB, you got some magic, and you were just playing Legacy with the Gatic Tigers and then some.
Yeah, the usual. I mean, we're gonna play for real this week because it's last Friday of the month. So big F&M for Legacy.
I
Get
wish I
like
didn't have to work.
20 to 30 people probably. Good time.
Jeff,
wait.
if you work, I might have to swing
Gonna
by
be-
to you tomorrow to grab my Deltas and Misties.
You're probably gonna be.
What I was gonna say is to, if you're cool with it, I can before work on Friday drop the deck off at GU.
Sure, that works.
That way you don't have to make the trek because I'm the one borrowing the deck. I don't mind.
Whatever. I mean, I don't
It's
pay for
literally
gas
like a
at my
10
company.
It's like a 10-15 minute drive from my house, so I don't mind. And it's an
Alright.
excuse to go buy collector packs.
Hell yeah, this
Yeah,
is up.
I'm trying to figure out how to build a Hymn to Turok deck in Legacy because I think everyone's off Veil of Summer nowadays.
Yeah,
Like, legit, no sideboards have Veil, and I want to smash people with him.
So
yeah.
you're telling me I should bring Reanimator?
Aren't you
Sure.
just better off playing like a grief deck?
Yeah, technically, but I want to play. I want to play 2 Hymn to Turok. I'm not gonna play a full
Can you
set,
play both?
and I'm gonna
Try.
play Thoughtseize, and I'm gonna play blue, and it'll be blue, black,
Blue-black.
red, probably.
Yeah, I'm trying
And
a
then
spicy
Death
one. Trying if I get to go to Legacy, I'm trying out the spicy one, and I think it's going to be hot tech.
What are you playing?
The new Glissa, 3/3 first strike and death touch, and then when it connects, it destroys an enchantment, or I draw a card and lose a life, or remove 3 counters off a permanent. So you can either destroy it or sagas. Nothing trades for it in combat because it's got first strike and death touch, and then or you can just draw a card, and then lastly, you can remove counters off Murktide.
You can also
you
remove
can't.
counters
That's
off
impossible.
your
Because once the Murktide
Dark
hits,
Depths.
the game's over. So
They can't block the Murktide. The Murktide can't block it because it's got first strike and death touch. I'm so hyped about it.
I saw
You better.
people playing in this. So I was looking for Grixis builds or whatever, and I saw someone who was playing Chaos of Adventurer Coves or something. It's like a red and 3. It has the you take initiative.
Yeah, this is
and
a
it
no
has
card.
the 5/3 trample card.
yeah.
Oh, I'm playing that card.
That's a
I
very
want to
well
make
known
people
card.
real
You gotta
mad.
play that black card. The
The one that takes their guy,
Yeah.
kills their guy, and makes a copy,
Yeah.
and then you steal
That's
the
such
initiative.
hot tech, dude.
That's the best
right
part.
there.
It's the initiative
It's
decks.
so good.
How do they beat a first strike death toucher? I'm gonna have the initiative. I'm taking it from you,
Yeah.
I guess.
dude. I'm so hyped to play the card. It's probably gonna be trash, but I don't care.
Do you just play Smog combo because it fits in the colors?
I'm playing Illurin, so
Oh, okay.
Illurin's just better small combo. I love
Yeah, I
that
guess
small
you-
combo deck so much, but
Yeah, I was thinking about
So
that deck
bad.
too when I was like looking and going, okay, what can I play him? And I'm like, Smog I could do, and then I'm like, it's just not good enough.
Josh, you ain't
Also,
magicking?
we have tons of combo players, and I really want to wreck their hand. So
Yeah, that's why I'm playing 4 Thoughtseize.
But yeah, okay, go ahead, Josh. What'd you play? What'd you
I
get?
don't think I actually played. That's like I was staying quiet. I played against Alex on webcam. We played
Nice.
EDH, and I won. I kind of like. I think I tilted him. He was kind of upset at the end.
Alex.
Good. Did you cheat?
We brought him on the cast that one time.
Yeah.
Oh, your friend from work,
old-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like he's back in school right now. But so he doesn't work there, or he was just like an intern. But
Yeah.
played against him, and then like I went to go buy like Quest for the Pure Flame or whatever it's
Yeah,
called, the red
yeah.
one for the like I
Combo
went to
with
go
all
buy
will
the
be one.
all will be one because I saw that combo was taken off, and I was like, well, I don't want this uncommon to jump up for $10 for no reason.
What is it, like
So I went to
$6
go
right
buy
now?
one. No, it's like $2, and then I ended up spending $50 anyway. But
What'd you buy?
stuff that was in my cart from like last time, like stuff for the cube.
Yeah. I want to play
I
that
got
real
like
bad.
I got like the lightning bolt or there's like a lightning strike
beta one?
secret. No, a lightning strike from the guy who did the dark ritual secret
Oh,
lair that
right,
just
right,
came
right.
out.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
I didn't
Franz,
realize lightning
whatever.
strike. Everyone was I was so like obsessed with the dark ritual, or
Yeah.
whatever, and like figuring out that not finding a way that I could put dark ritual into the cube.
That's funny.
And like I was defeated when I was completely ignoring that there was lightning strike that I could put in the cube.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting that, and then there's like 2 Strixhaven secret layer ones that I got, like
Sweet.
Fire Covenant and Drown in the Lock. Like, which is like that Drown in the Lock's like $12 for no reason.
Mill.
It's not good. People love that card. That card's sweet,
It's
though.
really good. It's super versatile.
There's some other card I got too,
All right, dudes.
but
All right.
ended up spending money on Magic cards.
Time for me to rattle because there's so much that came out this week. So,
Reminder, Wizards, I have spent my money on Magic cards that I don't have anymore.
yeah, tell Wizards that's what's up. But
Don't worry, they're making more.
yeah,
It's fine.
so Arena Shadows over Innistrad Remastered is coming up with the Arena update. So basically, they said with this update with Shadows over Innistrad, they're throwing 2 new cards coming in, and it's going to fill a lot of the gaps that a lot of the decks are missing. The Lord of the Ring box art, MagicCon Philly, the Pro and that nonsense. It's in part of that, which Pro Tour Champion, Con exclusives, WPN Secret Layers, and also the Secret Layer event promo prices, which is absurd. March of the Machines first look, or AKA Mom. They did a lot there. They did the card previews, the commander decks, the Multiverse Legends, which are essentially the mystical archives of the set, art from the set and what it all means, and then what team ups do we want to see. And then the Aftermath set that's also going to be coming out, I think, a couple weeks after. And then lastly, they revealed, or I should say 2 other things are revealed, Commander Masters and the cards in the release set. It's an all reprint set except for the commander decks, which will have exclusives. And then lastly, the Stores Championship promos, but we can just go right into it with the arena updates and the Shadows over Innistrad Remastered. So, Alchemy is coming out, which okay. The Alchemy does have a Mox Opal in it. And then March 7th is Shadows over Innistrad pre-order, and then the 21st is when it has the game update, which comes with some pretty cool updates. First off, they have this card from Arena that now makes a Mox Opal, so cute.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't care about Arena.
Yeah. This is the set, what it looks like. This is going to be remastered. And then lastly, these are the cards that they've revealed. Thing in the Ice, Cigar's Aid, and Relentless Dead.
Oh yeah.
Garda's Aid's gonna really mess up.
That's a big one.
Well, I mean, it's not. It's gonna mess up the Pioneer, isn't it?
So it's Explorer on there. And it's also
No,
it's also
in Pioneer.
It's in Pioneer.
It is
right
in
now.
Pioneer?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you can play with that red card.
Once this
Got
comes
it.
out, you can do the turn 2 kill.
Yep. And
Yeah.
then lastly, they finally made it where you can pick a favorite land, so you don't have to scroll to your lands anymore. You can
Yep.
just, and it just stays there. Like whenever you want to put lands, it'll put your favorite lands in there. So a lot of people are, and that's with all cards, not just lands. So like if you have
Well, it should have been that way for a long time.
yeah, I don't know, but the only thing that worries me, and I kind of want them to roll back on Explorer. I don't want Pioneer to be on Arena because I don't want the format to be solved. Because with the Pro Tour, I don't know if you guys saw, there was a couple of breakout decks, and one of them got second place. That was like an unknown deck, and with Arena being a thing,
Boggles.
yeah, essentially Boggles, which the guy who took second place, which we will talk about, well, we'll get into that,
Dude.
but
It is a crazy story.
dude, it's nuts. Lord of the Rings, Universes Beyond, boom. Yeah, this set it already feels like it's gonna be absolutely absurd, right?
I'm so hyped for it actually.
Yeah. I feel
I don't know
point,
how
like,
I feel about it.
At
I
this
hate
point,
them
modern
twice already.
changes every year with Modern Horizons. So at this point, like I can't fight it, so embrace it.
Yeah.
Let's see how busted we can make Modern
so
even
I
more.
want to buy. I want to buy. Like I usually buy about 2 collector boosters of every set, and I want to skip Mom, even though I want the cards that are inside of March of the Machines, so I can buy as much of this product as I can. This Lord of the Rings set.
Wait, why
Yeah.
why is it like limited to what you're buying
What do you mean?
for March of the Machines?
So I would skip that so I could quadruple.
Oh,
the,
like
what,
that. Yeah.
Just throw all my money at this instead.
Got it. Yep.
Because
makes
this is
sense.
going to be a modern Horizon set, so there's obviously going to be some gas. It's obviously going to put in some reprints from the past in there, which who cares about the reprints, but realistically they have other stuff going on with this. Here's the main set and the commander set, which looks pretty cool. It's actually a pretty innovative set symbol. This kind of looks like the Eye of Sauron plus a ring at the same time. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
The commander decks, there's a total of 4 of them that are going to be coming out with, or sorry, 5 of them are coming out. I think, yeah.
One of them's colorless, by the way.
Is it with this one, or is that the Commander
Yep.
Masters? That's Commander Masters.
Or maybe it's Commander Masters. Yeah.
So you have the collector boosters, which include serialized cards, which
it specifically says serialized ring card.
Yep.
So I think it's only the one ring.
It
or
could be.
if they have all the rings in there.
Yeah,
without rings and
the
triggering.
serialized cards also are coming in March of the Machines, so they're also
Yep.
going to exist in there. So, but you have the pre-release set, the starter kit, the jumpstart boosters, which I wish they would just stop that. I'm not a fan of that at all. And then your standard draft set and what's called booster. And then I don't know. Yeah, so the important dates with this is March 14th. We're going to get the first look. The debut, the pre-release is June 16th, and then the arena release, which last time that they did anything arena related was stupid because they have to alter all the cards. So then there's 3 different versions of every card that you know. Yeah, tabletop release
Great.
plus the holiday release.
Holiday?
Yeah, so every year they do like a holiday gift box, and it usually
Oh,
comes something cool.
gotcha.
And I think this year they're making
Yeah, like a couple packs or whatever.
yeah, they're gonna do like a special card in there. You get a special Frodo, but yeah. And then this is the art that they showed for it. Oh, one of the cards, which is Gandalf looking at was it Balrog?
Balrog.
Balrog.
It's on
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna do it if you don't.
yeah. What's the song?
The Balrog.
Oh, it's okay. My bad. And then this is where it may include serialized ring card, which whatever the hell that means. So
It just means whatever their new alt style is for that set,
yeah.
but it's
Or maybe
serialized with a
cards,
number.
What they would look like if they're affected by the ring.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
something like that. It's
Yeah.
it's whatever the alt art is, I assume.
Yeah.
I know a
with
lot
a-
of
with a
people
number.
weren't a fan of the Hobbit movies, but I just rewatched them and it kind of got me hyped for this set.
That's a good move.
More or less just the lore, like
Sure.
Lord of the
I
Rings is
don't
awesome.
like the price.
It's super.
mean,
it's
obviously no one
it's
does.
already
Here.
steep.
Let me
Like
tell you, like,
$250.
It's a
I'm
lot, man.
excited for this set. I am not saying that I'm not excited for this set, and I will 100% play this set, and I'll have a great time, and I'll think it's cool, and I'm doing it.
I am
But
not
I-
excited for this set.
I hate the price. I hate that it's going to be Modern Horizons 3. I hate there's going to be some Chase Mythic in there that you're going to need to play, and if you
A
want
cycle
to
of
play
them.
Modern.
I think they're gonna do another cycle.
Right.
Like there's gonna
Right.
Modern Horizons 1 had free spells. Modern Horizon 2 has free spells. What's the free spell that's going to be the chase cards in this
It's gonna
set?
be the Fellowship in here, dude. Each of them are
Right.
gonna be a chase card.
Yeah, the Ring of Will, whatever.
Legolas is gonna be some busted elf or elf combo.
I mean, rock hard. Yeah, Rhino. Yes, rock hard. This set, the only thing is with it that I'm a little nervous about is again, I don't want it's going to be what I had to do with Modern Horizons 2 is I'm going to call around to all the shops and go, do you have this card? I'm going to come there and buy him right now. Like,
Boom, the Balrog.
yeah, probably the Balrog, Gandalf, whatever. Just I have 2 asks. Don't make a 2-mana Planeswalker, and make sure that the free
Balrog.
spell cycle is just chill. Like, just make it. We have to pitch 2 cards versus
put
1.
Fire Blast in the set.
I don't mind. You might as well put it. Burns dead, so give him a
Yeah,
boost.
exactly.
All right, dudes. Pro Tour Philly. I don't know if you guys watch any of this, but man, I miss the Pro Tour.
I meant to, but I didn't. What happened?
Yeah. So this is the breakdown of the field. I'm not going to read all the decks, but pretty much the top 2 were Mono Green Devotion and Miraculous Midrange, which didn't really do too well. Aside from all that, Is It Creativity is kind of the new breakout deck that's there, and then there's a couple decks in the other archetype that really kind of had some legs, but I mean it was pretty interesting. I don't know.
Dude, I was so mad. I had 2 hours left in the top 8 to watch,
Yeah.
and then you had posted in our chat that Reed Duke had won, and I hadn't seen that yet.
Oh, good bodied.
no.
I had like just got to the finals, and I was really like hoping Benton would win. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I like Reed Duke a lot. I think he's a great pro. I love watching all of his stuff, but like it would have been cool to see a first timer win.
Oh yeah.
And then like you posted, and I was like, oh, he lost to Reed Duke. Damn it.
Yeah, this is Reed Duke's first win. So it was kind of
Yep.
like long deserved, but
He's taken second before, but yeah, this was his first time winning a pro
oh yeah.
career.
So Reed Duke, Benton Madden, Shota Yusuka, which is one of the like old school players, Takumi Masuda, Gabriel Nassif, Nathan Steyr, sorry, Chris Ferber, and Derek Davis. So yeah, those are your top 8s, and then here's the decks that they all played.
Real quick, by
Yep.
the way, Benton's testing team was him and 2 other people.
Yeah.
And 2 out of their 3 people top 8'd.
Oh wow, I did not know that. So what I want to say about
Crazy.
Ben,
Derek Davis was his other.
he
like,
queued for the Pro
tester.
Tour off his phone, playing it on this
Yep, on
his
Arena.
phone.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's nuts to me. I love it.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. But yeah, Rakdos mid range, Enigmatic Fires, Is It Creativity, Lotus Field combo, Mono White Humans, Lotus Field combo again, Celestia Auras, and Is It Creativity. So there's only one Rakdos deck in the top 8 and 0 mono greens, which was pretty surprising to people because that was kind of like everybody was crying about, like, oh, you got to ban Nick's Journey to whatever. Nick Thos.
Thos.
Yeah.
Barn was the big thing people were calling for.
Either way, like, I think this is the beauty of the Pro Tour. The pros came up with a deck that was just fire. Like that Is It Creativity
Oh, yeah.
deck is awesome. It is so sweet. Just
Also
Wow,
something
is cool. Wow.
no, this is like a Is It
Is
control deck that
completely
it beats
different, yeah.
you. It beats you with World Spine Worm. So you would love this deck, Josh.
Yep, World Spider Worm with
And Xenagos.
Xenagos.
Yep. Take 30, idiot.
Sure.
Something to point out about Shota's deck, by the way, is it wasn't built like the normal Rakdos mid range. It was
No.
it was more control versus like creature. So
Yeah.
he was able to combat a lot of the field. That's why like he definitely made it to top. And he's an amazing player.
That too. But yeah.
What's
Congratulations.
the guy from Damien's that plays Xenagos?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Elijah.
Elijah.
Is this an,
Yeah.
is this an Elijah combo deck?
It basically is. It's World Spine Worm is a great one, but the list when you look at it is just like, oh, I mean, now that
Gotcha.
the decks knowing that exists, I think people can play Assassin's Trophy and you can probably do pretty okay against it. But the deck that Benton won with was this Light Paws deck, which is just it's
Light
Light
Paws,
Scout,
yeah.
Scout, Skrelv, and Light Paws and SRAM. So basically auras, and you just played your entire deck is 2 and less. That's it. It's pretty
This
awesome.
is it, Josh. This is Pioneer Boggles. This is your Pioneer deck.
You only have
right here.
one hexproof creature as of right now.
Yeah.
But they be even with that, like Skrelv makes it so your creatures don't lose their auras and you give them protection. So that's kind of good because it gives you hexproof. But yeah, this deck was super sweet. It's super cheap too. It doesn't really cost anything. It's like a maybe.
The Mana Confluence is the most expensive thing. That or the the Beseiju.
Yeah, those are the two things. That's it.
The thing I found with like those kind of decks is they're like great for local, but like every time I tried to take it to like a competitive event like this, even though like this did
Yeah.
as well, I couldn't get it to perform at a competitive.
You
level.
have to aggressively mulligan with this deck.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I learned from watching the Pro Tour.
That's what the other one was too, though.
Yeah.
I
Against
think,
Reed
like,
Duke, he went down to 4 cards
Yeah, it's because
just to try to find the
Right.
glade covered.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I have a better win percentage on my Moldifor than on my like perfect 7.
Yeah.
On my 7 card keep, I'm pretty sure my win percentage on the Moldifor is way higher.
that's pretty wild.
I'm pretty sure it's like 60, or I'm pretty sure it's like 80% win.
Oh, for sure,
on my
dude.
Moldifor.
I don't know. I was
Well, I
just,
mean, it's almost like if you make a really good hand, you're going to probably win if they don't keep a good hand.
yeah.
Well, like you only like the deck wins with 3 cards. That's all you need is like 3 cards and you win the game.
Yeah, the number one card like that you need to watch out for is you cannot let Light Paws stick because then they get so much more. Like if you let all the other ones stick, it's like okay, they're at the mercy of the top deck of just randomness. But the Light Paws, once it sticks and you didn't deal with it, that's you just wrap it up right there because they're able to go get the ethereal armors. They're able to go grab the cartouche that makes it 1/1, so then you can't beat them with the
Sacrifice.
yeah. So it's you really have to. You really have it's that or bust. But again, this deck's super sweet. I want to build this just to have it just just laying around because I love Light Paws. I just haven't found the deck for it, and this is it. All right, so con exclusives.
I wish there was a different one. It couldn't
Yeah.
have been Sarah Angel.
Why did they choose Shivan Dragon?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just said
Shivan
not
Dragon
Sarah
and
Angel?
Sarah Angel are probably. I mean, there's arguments against this, but I think those are like the two most iconic like original Magic cards. Like they both
They
ran
are.
their formats.
Fair.
So I mean, it was gonna be one
For
or the
real.
other.
No, those are the cards people wanted too. They wanted
Yeah.
the big dragon or they wanted the big angel.
Well, yeah, talking about it in the beginning, but I'm talking about like now. Like I don't know. Like this thing is just
It's
kind of.
not-
It felt super gimmicky. It's not like you can play Shivan Dragon in anything other than like old school.
You can
It
play it
is
in Dragon
gimmicky.
GDH.
But I'm glad that it was like on a pretty worthless Magic card in
Fair.
retrospect, and it's just like a cool like art, whatever. If you want to pay what I saw people were asking like $800 for it or whatever. If you
Damn,
wanna
I was
pay
gonna
that,
say
go
you need it for the cube.
ahead. No,
He's
Shivan
not coming
Dragon's
yet.
not even in the cube.
Oh.
None of those are in. Neither of those are in the cube. If there was one that was in the cube, I was gonna be very upset, because I would have would have needed to try and get one.
Yeah.
But I'm glad.
Why they picked 295 as a copy is really bizarre. But anyways,
No, because there's 295 cards in the original alpha and beta.
got it. So all of them are numbered. No, it's 1 through 295, right? Yeah. Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I felt medium on it, but if it was a bolt, obviously people would be more upset. But yeah, it's probably the right call, making it something that is for the Shivan Dragon collectors out there. And then the Jace the Mind Sculptor, which I don't know what the actual price is on this card, but it was a Secret Lair prize, and there's only X amount in the world right now. So
Well, I think I saw like $1,000 or something.
yeah.
So
It's actually like the first time they've done something cool, like a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Too bad it's no longer playable, so thank God, right?
it's like
It's still gonna be
playable
worth a
if you
stupid
wanna be
amount of
bold.
money.
Yeah. Meh. That's how I felt about the whole thing. All right.
If there was like a Sarah Angel, I'd have been really salty. Oh, when the Sarah Angel inevitably comes, I'm gonna be really salty
Yeah,
because
you
like
will be.
it is, it like the Jaces aren't numbered, right? No,
no, those aren't. Those are prizes.
just the Shivan Dragons.
Yeah.
the and there's 295 of them, so you have to presume that they might do another card from Alpha or Beta.
Yeah.
How is Sarah Angel in common now, but Shivan Dragon isn't?
I don't know. I
Dragon.
don't,
Well, I
don't
guess
ask.
Dragon.
I mean, it wasn't until like M11 or sorry M10 that they downshifted Sarah Angel because of Baneslayer Angel.
It was
But
uncommon in M10.
They'll,
Yeah,
they'll
that's what I'm
downshift Shivan Dragon
Or not
inevitably.
10th edition, I thought.
no, 10th edition is rare.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just because
Oh
10th
yeah,
edition
when
was
they printed Baneslayer and made her
an
uncommon.
M10, and then it was like, well, who wants this when you could have a Baneslayer? You know, it's like, why would we make that one rare? It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, all right. Then they came out with the Magicon Philly, the WPN Secret Lair. We only have like one WPN store around here.
Yep.
So, yeah.
These are epic, dude.
Do they look really good? That Sarkin, the Dragon Soul, looks really, really awesome. It looks
I really
super
like
cool.
the Nico, how he like looks completed.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
the bad Ugin.
It's a bad Sarkin, but dude, that art is super sick. And then Ugin looks
It's
amazing.
a good Sorin though.
Oh, great Soren, great Ugin,
These are all
great
bad.
Nico. Just bad Soren. Or sorry, bad Sarkin. But dude, I don't know.
Whatever.
This style,
Whatever.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
everybody loves the Ugin because it looks like a mech.
1 o'clock.
Bam.
It does
Oh,
look like a map.
sick.
All right, dude. So these Ragavans and this Brainstorm, there's only currently one copy of the World of this Brainstorm, and the Ragavans there's 32.
I thought it was 4.
Well, there's only one's been handed out.
Mm.
That's why the Ragavans were so high up there because only 4 were handed out.
Gotcha.
So
No, more than 4 were handed out. There's a group who had a sale that was like, me and 3 of my friends got these, and we want to sell them
Yeah.
as a
It must have been
playset
the
for
top
25 grand.
okay, the top right.
It's like a top 8 promo, I thought.
Yeah, top 8, and this is the winner, Brainstorm. So there's only going to end up being 4 Brainstorms and then a total of 32 Ragavans. And then, yeah, so. Yeah, that's the one, Jim. So,
cool.
yeah, it's $4,000, and then the total prices of everything after all is said and done. So about the secret layers for the non-foil Shivan Dragons that were randomly given to participants, that's kind of the upsetting part. They're 2K a pop. And then 218 non-foil Jaces, 800. The foil PT top 16, so this is what you got if you are at the Pro Tree. It's about $6,000 right there. The fatal pushes are about $400. Or sorry, about
You mean
150.
150?
Yep. And then the 32 royal. I guess there's 32 foil Ragavans, which is 3K a pop, and then the one foil brainstorm of the Secret Lair Challenge winner, which is 25,000.
Okay, so if you did really well in the PT and you did really well in the Secret Lair, you made like what?
Hang on,
10K?
These numbers, I have to see money moving to believe these numbers.
So the Ragavans already exchanged like 4 times. So that's
Yeah.
the only one that I've seen that's legit.
To stores and to a couple of people.
Yeah.
on
So
the
the Ragavans are like now pricing at 5,000 because one gets sold, one's off the market. So as another one gets sold, all the other ones collectively go up. So as far as the brainstorm, it's a one of a kind item. It's hard to find. Like that guy
I don't think I'd
basically
ever sell it.
that guy
He's
basically
not
gets to
gonna
ask
sell
what
it.
he
That
wants.
money
No,
doesn't
I would
count.
sell it immediately.
Well, I guess if someone offered me 25K, I probably would.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'd
but
sell it immediately.
It doesn't
I would
count.
never.
It doesn't-
I don't
It
know if I
doesn't.
would.
It doesn't.
take
It's worth
less.
nothing until he sells it.
Yeah, so that is true, and then obviously this is going to be, it's because it's such a one of a kind item. Like it's going to be treated like how power is in the power community, where everybody knows where they are at all times. You know?
Yeah,
The people that are
Which is a
hunting
good
these
thing.
are going to know where they are.
yeah. They're constantly watching and tracking.
Same with the 16.
if
like,
they
Who
do
wants
it in
this
public.
brainstorm?
Who wants this one?
A collector.
It is
Oh, yeah, a lot of-
super.
That's
It is super drip. There's no other pin.
No one is playing it. They're just collecting it.
Yeah.
They're not putting it in a deck.
I'd play it.
The Ragavans you could possibly play because they're going to print more.
I think the worst thing about the
They might do a different one. That's the thing.
They
The
might.
worst-
They're
The
also
worst thing about the
foil.
Ragavans is they're expensive and they don't make the other ones cheaper.
And they're foil.
Yeah.
And they're foil.
I mean, I don't care about that, but
You should if you want to play them.
I want them to make the original ones cheaper. Is what I want. And
Yeah,
that's not what
those
these
are
are
getting
doing.
cheaper.
I
All right.
mean, they will with
Then
this.
we had
new reprint.
Ragavans coming out in the next set.
It
in
is.
the next
Yeah.
standard set.
You can pull it
as, like-
in a draft booster.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
$20.
Well,
I don't
maybe.
know if it's gonna be $20.
It's like a mystical archive, but all right.
Yeah, how much was Mox Opal or Mox? Yeah, what's the new one? Amber. It was like $80 before.
Yeah.
What
This-
about Dockside? That card still is $50-$60.
That was
wasn't
also not in a.
that was-
That wasn't in a standard set.
That wasn't in a draft booster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
it wasn't
was.
in a draft booster.
It was in the commander draft booster or whatever you want to call it, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like in like a standard
that wasn't in
set.
a $4 pack. That
Yeah,
wasn't in a $4
guess.
pack.
Yeah.
You can get a Ragavan in a $4 pack.
All right. So March of the Machines first look. So we got a whole bunch of
Dude.
cards.
Oh, I
I'm not
love
gonna,
Oh,
we're not gonna
dude,
read
I
these.
love. Dude, I think it's so cool that
Yeah.
they completed a god, dude. That's the coolest thing.
Yeah,
on
the
the planet.
Heliod, the Radiant Dawn that transforms with by
I have
Phyrexian
to
mana
show this.
into Heliod, the
Stu.
Warped Eclipse. Dude, this thing looks so dope.
Yes.
Amazing, absolutely amazing.
The art for this set is amazing.
Yeah. So this is the big bad. This is the finisher of the whole set. They're bringing in like every person that we know. A lot of invasions going on, which I think is really cool.
Oh, I'm so hyped to see Lauren.
Killing
in charge,
everybody.
dude.
Jin-Gitaxias, which is 3 blue. It's a saga on the one side, and then it's got a front side. It's got War 2. It looks like the Praetor Cycle is all going to be here at Mythic Sagas, but the front side's a creature, and then you have to achieve some kind of goal to flip it to a saga, and then all the sagas, or this saga, is absurd once you get to it, which is crazy, but yes.
I love that this card is just called Jin-Gitaxias. Like, there's no like title to his name.
Yep.
It's just him.
Yep.
Although I
Jin-Gitaxias.
think this card is mediocre.
Oh, it's probably bad. Do these work? Exile Jin. Okay, so this doesn't work with transforming it. You can't use like Moon Mist.
No.
Got it. Okay.
Doesn't Moon Mist specifically say wolf?
I'm gonna ask you to use your brain. Okay. Is there other ways to make
Oh.
creatures?
Oh,
werewolves?
that way. I guess. Sure.
You could turn it into a werewolf and then like
Yeah, flip it.
yeah. But that would be the cute thing to do. Either way, if you do flip it, you get like an omniscience for one turn, and then you end up drawing 14 cards. You have 14 cards in your hand, so that's cool. Not much to say about it. Chandra's Hone's Beacon, which is the Spirit Bomb Chandra, so that's pretty cool to me. We're in
The
Blade
ability
Sword.
is really good too.
Yeah, I think this is gonna go in an Is It deck where you just take as many turns as possible because it just copies your turn spells. So
For free.
yep. And you can you can play it on the turn or whatever, and then plus it to add mana and lightning bolt 2 things. So I think this card's gonna be like surprisingly
And the
good.
+1 is insane. Exile the top 5, and you can cast an instant sorcery.
Yep,
You're
it's
almost
probably
guaranteed to have an extra turn every turn.
yeah, it's probably pretty good. Like it's got to be just like a combo deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 mana is steep. Like, that's nothing to, like, scoff at.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, once you land this and it sticks, I think it's just game over.
Oh, dude, for sure. I think the card is. It's gonna be one of those cards where people are like, this card doesn't do anything, and then all of a sudden it's just gonna end games completely. So, then we got the Pro Tour Champion card, which, dude, I don't know.
Card is mediocre.
I don't like it.
People are really talking it up.
You know what's better than this card? Ledger Shredder.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ledger Shredder does everything this card wants to and better.
Maybe if the art for this card was better, it looks so heinous.
Dude, it's Harry Potter as a fairy.
Yeah, whatever. It just looks terrible.
I didn't even think about that.
But as a whole, Fairy Masterminds in the new set is a rare, which is the Yuya Takahashi World Championship card. I don't know. People are hyping it up for EDH, and I just go, I don't think so. Like, it's so good against the fastest Oracle deck.
Ledger Shredder in EDH.
It's not so good, but it's playable in CEDH.
I don't know.
Definitely.
Ledger Shredder is just infinitely better.
No.
In CEDH especially.
This also draws you a card.
So does Ledger Shredder.
Correction. It may draw you a card. If someone's got a Narset, nobody draws anything.
Yeah. If you play it with Narset, sure. But then,
See,
like,
the
at
guy
that point, it
said
wouldn't
that-
trigger.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
guy
If someone
said
has a
he
Narset,
wanted
nobody
it-
gets anything.
The guy said he wanted it to be a 1/3 so it could block Thalia.
And Ragavan, but the wizard said no.
Which is ridiculous. Whatever. It's just medium. I don't know. I didn't think too much highly of the card. It's probably going to get played in Standard, and that's maybe in Pioneer and the Mono Blue. No, the Mono Blue is Spirit, so no, I don't think so. All right. Omnath Locus of all. So
Yeah.
he is full. This one's rare, which is surprising, but it's Wooburg with the black being a Phyrexian black, so you can play black or 2 life. Yeah, you don't. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead. I think that's really cool about that card. And then, yeah, it's got other effects on it. It's worse than the previous Omnath, but that's kind of a good thing because they made a better Omnath. What the hell, right? So I'm kind of glad they didn't go that route. Then the team ups.
Still pretty good,
dude.
Oh,
This is the
art is
funniest
so
meme
cool.
on the word. That art is cool.
Yeah.
I like that they are bringing back borders for
Each set, yeah. Or where
like-
they're from.
I
Yeah,
think
so-
that's such a cool idea.
So the
but
new,
I
we haven't
think-
seen this one yet, but for the new Ixalan set, I'm gonna assume that all the cards are gonna be like this, right? Because
Yeah,
I
Ixalan
would
didn't have this,
presume.
didn't have that treatment. But
Ixalan didn't. They just had like the puzzle or the map stuff.
oh yeah, you're right. Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't
don't
remember
remember
who
that.
Mavrin is.
Everyone's the.
It's a vampire guy.
I just
right?
know he's a vampire.
It
guy.
has to be.
He's mono white.
He's
yeah.
he's the yeah, exactly. He's the mono white vampire guy. But in that block, the only card that reminds me of vampires or people remember from Ixalan is the Legion, whatever.
The land.
Yeah.
Drana.
Yeah,
I
that
remember
too.
the Drana lady too.
But so it looks like they have a theme of just all these team up cards of like 2 legendaries, and everybody's like showing up like Avenger style endgame where they're all portaling in to come fight the Phyrexians or whatever that may be. So
For what it's worth, it's so cool, but it's so like bad. It's like so bad. Like it's poor creativity and poor like
Very
You know.
goofy.
I love
It's
it.
like,
it's such a
love it, but it's like we haven't run out of deals yet. We haven't ran out of ideas yet. We can just try sticking 2 things together.
let's
Well, and
smash
to be
them up.
fair,
Smashing it
this is a
together.
50 card set, so like.
No. The March
Oh
Madness-
no,
no,
this is Marches of
that's
the
aftermath. Yeah, never
So-
mind. Thinking of aftermath.
Yeah, Dranoth and Linvala are teamed up. Moment of Truth, which is essentially just
I like
Yeah.
this card a lot.
yeah, it's like a bad impulse. I don't think much of it. Then Thalia and the
cool.
Gitrog
Yes.
monster.
That's so
card's
random
bad.
for a team up. It's
I
so
love this
good.
card.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Thalia riding the Gitrog. This
Yeah.
card's okay. I don't understand how it's a 4/4.
Oh, it's weaker than Gitrog. Yeah, I don't
It's
know
a
either.
6/6 though.
To be fair, it should. Yeah, it's got
Yeah,
first
but-
strength and death touch. So
It
what are you
should
worried
it
about?
should just still be a 6/6 is what it should be. It should
It-
just
it-
be a 6/6.
It's not a 6/6 because it has first strike.
It doesn't even matter. It's just
No,
it's
so?
it's clearly
With
pushed.
first strike
for-
death touch, it could be a 1/1 and it's gonna kill
Yeah.
any one creature
They
that
had-
blocks
There's like
it.
a 3-mana 3/3 first strike death touch.
Yeah, I think they had to scale this card down. It was bigger at one point, but they were either we have to increase the mana or scale it back, and I think they did the right thing by.
Scale it back.
Yeah, I would
I'm
rather
not-
have it
I'm
be
just
4 mana than
complaining.
6 mana or 5
It's
mana.
also missing the combo clause.
Well, yes. I mean, this is just you're
Dude,
playing this because
combo with your taxing your opponent, that'd be dumb.
This is just meme,
yeah, it's funny.
but it's a cool meme.
Oh,
This is the
best
best
meme.
team. Yep, this is
Yeah,
the
this
best
is the
team
best
up.
meme.
Dude, you know you could 21 your opponent with this and that card from Kamigawa that allows it and a frog to be unblocked.
Really?
Wow.
There's
This is so
the,
dumb.
it's the black frog that has the blue-green ability.
Hmm.
Oh, you can't play it in Commander though. Sucks to suck. Next card.
Why can't you play it in Commander?
Because this
It's a
can't be.
legendary.
It's the blue because you said it's a blue
No,
card.
yes, the other one is a legendary.
Oh, but
It's black
you
and its
don't- then you
ability
don't
is
have this guy as your
blue-green.
commander.
Yes.
No,
Well,
this
yeah,
guy's
I
got-
mean, I guess, but you can search. You're playing green. Worldly tutor, problem solved.
no, but you can't play it. It's got a blue pip.
What?
Isn't that what you just said?
The other card is black, green, and blue. You make that your commander. You play worldly tutor. You grab this
no,
card.
you have to play Yargle as your commander. otherwise
Yargle's
you're
got to be the
doing a lot.
man.
No.
Ribbit.
I mean,
He
this, to be
didn't
fair, you can
He
one
didn't
shot people.
say. Right.
You can one shot
and
people
you
with
gotta
commander
play-
damage for 21 by just throwing a giant growth on this.
That is true.
You gotta play
You
all vanilla creatures too. You gotta play the memeiest meme deck with
You
this.
play this and nothing but pump
Worms
spells and ramp.
and worms, and all the vanilla
No,
worms.
Stop
just
adding
big
worms.
scaled worm,
Terrible.
colossal dreadmaw.
You mean completed Dreadmaw?
Other than like
Yeah, that one too.
unhinged cards, is this the highest power on a creature to date, or is
Is it bigger than?
so, I think it hits
BFM?
the. I'm pretty sure it fills out a square on the whatever thing too.
yeah?
Is it bigger
Oh.
than BFM?
Well,
It's a
Biffham's 99,
99,
so that's just a meme. Like you can't play that card. But the only other card that comes close in power and toughness is the 2020 that what's called makes.
Merit Lodge token.
Yeah, but that's not like a card; it's a token.
Mhm.
But yeah.
15/15 Emrakul.
All right, so for the mom pre-release, the commander they want commander players to come play the pre-release as if they weren't before, which is kind of weird. They have exclusive pre-release cards that you cannot
This
play in your
card is
pre-release deck,
sick.
and they're not legal in standard, but you can only get them through the pre-release. So they did, what is her name? Catilda
I
and
presume
Lear.
there's gonna be 5 of them.
There's probably gonna be
I
more than
presume
that. I
there-
think there's gonna be 10.
Yeah.
Like just
You
get
think
crazy.
there's gonna
over
be
it.
one for each shard, or for
The
each
slime, oh, you
wedge
skipped
thing?
over slime food.
I did. I think I screwed up the
Slime
thing.
foot
This
so
is the
good.
best one.
I blew
Dude,
it.
the slime foot.
I did it wrong.
Slime foot and squee,
Whatever.
dude.
Over it. Keep going. It's over it. But that one's the best one.
Goro and Sataru, medium.
I feel like
Yeah.
what about this is
Next.
Sataru.
If
It's
it
blue.
enters the battlefield, then I guess it's just medium. That's it. It's
Oh,
supposed to
I
work
guess
with ninjutsu to make
to
5/5.
trigger,
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
yeah. There's gonna be more team ups. I hope they do Fibble Fip and Emrakul. That'd be tight.
Oh my god, yes.
So is there any team ups that you guys want to do? Like I vote. I wanted Avacyn and Grizzlebrand to team up.
I wanted Cranko and Squee together, but I do like Slimefoot and Squee together.
I should have been. I should have been Squee and Fibble Fip. That would have been the best. Just these
Yes,
two guys
agreed.
meandering around. What are we doing? That would have been the bee's knees, but it's all right.
I want to
I like
see
it.
Ragavan with something.
And
I don't
Oko.
know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, dude. Oh
Other
my god.
Ragavan and Ragavan.
A Ragavan
Yeah.
and different Ragavan, two Ragavans. All right.
There was like, hang on, there was like a picture in the chat that we have that you sent once with like you and JB. Like it's like you, a guy and another little guy underneath him, and like you standing over it, and you have like your face on a guy. And
Oh,
JB's
that's
face
that's
on
from
the
Yu Yu
other guy.
Hakusho. That's Taguro and
Yeah.
That's your partner
Yusuke.
card.
I was gonna put that on a team up. I was gonna find that card
Yeah.
and make that team up and make that meme, but I didn't get around to it. The
That's
memes
pretty
are so good with this.
This
Dude,
one right here would be perfect. The
Well, here, let me
original art.
just pull up the best meme, okay? Let me just hit you with the best one, okay? Keep
The
talking.
island and swamp one is very good.
Oh, yeah.
No. Let me hit you
That
with the
was a
best
good
one. I gotta get you because this one people think it's real. So
The Phage Uro one's pretty good too.
I get it to you right now. Wait till you see this hotness. Okay, it's the best. People are so upset about it because let me rephrase it. People think it's real. Here we go.
I mean, to be fair, we did post something thinking it was real.
Which one did we post that was wrong?
It was
What
like
was
the
that white
love
card?
sack one. The love sack
Oh.
promos.
You
Yeah.
posted
Bro,
that?
I honestly, I'll admit, when you first
I thought it
posted
was
this,
real.
I thought it was real. And I was okay with it though.
Where's this meme that you're bringing up?
Yeah, you won't be able
It's
to see
because
it.
he's not. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's Chandler and
the Joven.
Oh, yeah, I saw
thought
that.
was
I thought
real
that was
too.
real.
I
I
thought
was
that was real
pumped.
too.
No, it's not. Unfortunately, it's
That
not
was
real.
good, too.
It's like, oh, this is gonna be great. The goofy, terrible art.
Because the original Chandler card is destroy target artifact creature, and then Joven's non-artifact creature, and when they team up, no extra power, nothing. They just are able to destroy target artifact.
creature.
No, it's just
Yeah,
destroy target.
artifact.
It's like the best. I love it. That one made me smile. All right, so the mystical archives or retro artifacts in this set are going to be multiversal legends. So every
What's that
set,
even mean?
every pack will have one of these in there. They obviously range from mythic to uncommon, most likely. So we're gonna probably get some medium multiversal
Oh,
legends.
there's gonna be serialized ones too.
I love the callback to Kaladesh with the Ragavan.
People
my
actually
God.
hated
No,
that
people are very upset about that
because it's not an artifact. That's why people are like, "What the hell is this?"
It's not an artifact, and it shows that they're willing to reprint that border. So like, and those were like the
Yep,
those are
that's what I
those
was
were the-
saying.
those were the chase artifacts to have right now.
Yeah.
Like those are the like chase variants of all the artifacts that have that border, or the chase versions.
I
of
don't
them.
care.
I know.
Like,
People are not
it's a
gonna be happy.
reprint. Whatever.
So
They're not. I agree with you. I'm excited to get $20 Ragavans. You know how many times? That's why I said that card's way too hot to hold on to, and I never held on to Ragavans.
I don't think they'll go down to 20.
I would pay to rent. I took the $15 loss or whatever on the cards to rent them for because I would buy a set and then sell them immediately.
I don't think they'll be $20, but
It's gonna be a $20 card for yeah, dude. This set's gonna be open like candy.
Yeah, I mean, you get it. So there's 4 different treatments. There's serialized cards in it. There's foil etch, halo foil, which has not been described to us yet. Whatever the hell that means.
It's gonna be Atraxa only, because that's like remember Halo was the cocaine from
New
New
Capenna,
Capenna?
which is not even from New Capenna.
That's fair.
No, but that's the New Capenna border though.
It is.
Yeah.
And there is like lore with Atraxa being on New Capenna.
Okay.
I remember digging into this because you guys know I like the lore or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I know Elish Norn has Atraxa on New Capenna for a reason.
Alright.
I think there's something about like the brokers have a way to protect against phrageresis with the shields.
Got it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing a fight night for this, by the way, right?
Come on,
Yes.
man. Why wouldn't we miss on this one? This one looks good. This one has. Are we gonna include Planechase on it though?
Hell yeah.
Okay, fine.
You have to if they come with Planechase cards.
We'll have to do it digitally
Dude, the
somehow.
Planechase cards are great, dude. Get out of here.
It's a lot of fun. There are some really bad ones.
So-
Like if you skip the bad ones, then yes, it's fun.
Yeah, so there's obviously it looks
Come
like
on,
there's
get
mashups for the March of the Machines, and like I think this is like I think like there's 5 commander decks. We only know like the art box art or whatever, but they do include Planechase cards in this or whatever. And then on top of that we have
All right, let's pick our colors now, so that way we don't know which one's worth the most, and everyone wants to fight for that. Let's pick our colors now,
fine.
and I'll pick last.
What are the colors?
Right
They're right there on screen.
Teamer, Jeskai, Esper, Naya, Orzhov.
Oh.
I'll take Rug.
Okay.
I'll
I'll take the Orzhov one just because I like that's like Shard. It looks like Shards of Alara Lions, and I love Shards of Alara.
Come on, JB, you're always the one complaining about me.
I'll take blue, white, red.
It's nice because you still
That's
get
fair.
2 to pick from.
I'm gonna take Naya.
Nice, pretty good. All right, see you later. We'll play for the Esper one. Winner gets Esper.
Sweet.
Nice.
Done. All right. And then lastly, in April,
Oh,
there's
so
the Secret
cool.
Lair March of the Machines Volume 1, which is the things that they showed, which also has the Walking Ballista with that art.
The World Tree's cool.
Yep. World Tree, Olivia Voldaren, which is a pretty high up there in like price card. Questing Beast and Wheel and Deal, which I honestly didn't even know that was a card.
Yeah, how is this card like? Does anyone actually play this?
Not really. It was probably played when people were doing Hull Breacher nonsense, but that's it.
Like, it seems terrible. Like, all right, you guys all draw 7. I'm gonna draw 1.
It's like the way to like kill somebody when they have like 5
mana.
cards left in their deck. Like you die.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Questing Beast looks awesome. I love that art.
Yeah, they already have an art like this though for Questing Beast. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably not.
Beast
Questing
didn't
Breeze
have
didn't have that treatment, I don't think.
It was all the adventure cards. I only had it.
Yep.
All right. So, obviously there's gonna be more of the March of the Machines volume, whatever. So we'll see. Once the March sale goes down, they're gonna reveal all these, and we'll find out which is the best of the whatever.
People are so glad Walking Ballista got the treatment it deserved. But see, this is another thing where they're showing they're gonna reuse that border, so like people are upset.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is I
Until they
feel like
actually... Go ahead.
normal borders, like the ones that from like New Capenna or whatever, like the Questing Beast there, even though technically that was only for adventure cards, people are fine with, but the like weird foiling specialty thing from those first 3 masterpieces,
Yeah.
people were
Right.
like, this is special, this is important, and they've never tried to do it again.
My thing is like until they reprint one of those specific cards, I don't think it's not going to change the value of your card or the rarity of your card.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just people are upset. I'm just saying people are upset about it. It's easy to upset Magic players.
Well, I was just going to say Magic players are upset about everything. So
I guarantee they won't make Amon Cat 1 though. I guarantee they won't.
I'll take
Yeah.
that bet. I will take that bet.
All right.
If they do, it'll be a new frame. They won't reuse that frame.
No, I bet
Well,
they'll
that's what
use
they
that
thought about the
frame.
Walking Ballista, but they just did it.
Yeah.
Tony,
But
I
the-
need you
but
to
the
open your
feedback on the
30th
Amon Cat
anniversary
one is so
packs.
bad.
so I
Alright.
can get a treasure token from you from it.
There's treasures
Wait,
in there.
what?
Yeah, there's treasure tokens in there.
And what?
They have Urza's glasses, and they have Rod of Ruin as the art for the 2 tokens.
Shut up. Did they really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they had tokens
Yep.
in there because I thought the whole point was like their first set didn't have tokens. Okay. I mean,
Yeah, it's supposed to. It comes with like old school tokens or whatever,
Yeah.
of
Sure.
like newer things that people want.
I'm legit just looking for
You're not getting it.
a 4th person, so I have to hold it until then, right? So, till then.
Good luck.
I know. That's why we wait. All right, mom art. So they have like this. They showed the art for them, and they are obviously waiting till the very end to reveal what battle is to keep us engaged with their spoiler season. But they have 5 different invasion cards. They have the Invasion of Lorwyn, which I think is awesome. Invasion of Mercadia, Invasion of Chandalar, Invasion of Tarkir, and then my favorite, which is Invasion of Alara, which I was
That is
trying to look in
also-
the
I'm
art
excited.
to see if Progenitus was helping everybody. I was
Dude,
like,
I
please.
feel like it looks. The thing on
got
the
protection from
right
everything.
looks like a Johnny kind of.
Well, the all like this set brought in like Leonins, which by the way, some hot modern tech against Ragavans that or against Izzet decks is you play Quasali Ambusher, which you play for free, which is a 2/3 reach creature. That as long as you control planes and a forest, you can play it for free, and it's got flash. So it's a 2/3 reacher that you can just turn 1, block a Ragavan if they go steam vents.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a banger. But anyways, these arts looks like the Kologan looks Phyrexianized, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
I don't know
Dude, I
what
like
this guy
these.
is.
It's fighting.
I feel like these are gonna
it's
be the
fighting
battles.
plants. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure these are gonna be the battle.
They have
cards,
to. You're
yeah.
right. Like
Oh, this
Yeah, with like a bunch of big wars happening at once.
Lorwyn. What is our
Lorwyn's
team
great.
up for Lorwyn gonna be?
Gilt Leaf something, and then
People think that that in lore wise that they won't win in Lorwyn because the Shadowmoor or the Great Aurora is a natural phenomena,
Hmm.
and then it'll turn it upside down, and everything will flip, and yeah,
Got
there's
it.
lore behind that too.
Acadia. Yeah, the biggest, like I said, the biggest one I care about is just Alara because I have an affinity for that set. Where they have like looks like knights in
It's our
there.
OG
You
set,
started,
man.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when we started.
Love that set.
I started in like or like I really started playing it. I bought my first packs that I bought with my own money were like Onslaught,
Yeah.
The first
But-
packs I ever got were
like
Urza,
Tempest
but
or
I
something.
didn't start actually playing till like the what was it starter deck, the 99s, the one
Yeah.
that came with like trained troll and shit.
Yeah, this is the only art that I like study because you got the Esper mages up here, you got the Bant Knights down here, you got the Naya Leonin over here, you got
You
the
got the rocks.
yep, the Ronks that are also
Iguanodon,
Bant.
dude.
There's like the Thrynax looking guy, or the whatever, and then you have the Grixis demons that are flying up in the air. So I'm like all about this.
I
That's
also
pretty
feel like
cool.
that thing in the sky has got to be something.
Well, there's something coming this way, like from the
It's
left.
Direction thing.
I
It's
meant,
probably
yeah,
the-
big pointy thing.
What is that card? Sovereigns of Lost Alara.
Could be.
Oh, it could be.
Coming in, baby.
I'm just hoping it's
In the
I
clouds.
hope this is just Progenitus, just coming in.
Dude, oh my god, could you imagine a completed progenitor?
Yeah, make it all it's one of every complete this entire mana symbol, so you can pay 20 life and just turn one in.
Just kill yourself.
Please, dude. Oh my gosh.
Dude, no,
please.
can you imagine that commander, turn 1, 20 life, play it?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
dude,
whatever, who
that'd be
cares?
Cool.
No,
boom,
Commander
that'd be
sucks anyways.
terrible.
Oh my
cares?
gosh, dude, that's the greatest card ever. dude.
20 life. I win.
I'll play
Can't be
healing.
countered.
I'll play healing salve and then play.
And you just go turn one. The best part, you can be a bird deck. You just go turn one mountain, pay 18 life, tap, Progenitus. All right, let's go. I'm hoping that's what it is, but it's not
Hope
probably.
you
not
don't bolt me.
it. Yeah. All right.
Honestly, maybe that's my bad.
And then the last thing they revealed was going to be the Aftermath, which is going to be 5-card boosters that are going to be narrative driven. They showed the Kenrith's Royal Funeral. Apparently, like this is like they're trying to keep this close because it's going to spoil a lot what's going to happen in the set. Sounds like
Yeah.
a bunch of deaths are going to happen. So all those lame characters are going to be gone from the lore. So
Everything's gone.
Is
Does
there
this
any
also
planes-
mean that we're gonna see Kenrith in March of the Machine, you think?
probably like that could be a team up Kenrith and I don't know.
Someone. Because that would be
Who-
Eldraine, right?
Yeah, you got Kenrith and Garrick. Let's do
Oh.
that.
Or Oko.
I mean, we're getting crazy there, but all right. Yeah, I would. If there's a character that you guys would want to die, who would it be?
Ragavan.
Okay.
Why? It's not going to take him away from modern.
I would be
No,
cool
I
with them
know.
getting rid
I'm
of.
killing characters. Hang on, what's the only
Dude.
character? Let me think of a
What
character
would
that
happen
I
if
want.
Thalia died? People like Thalia.
Let's get rid of Luca. I think that's just like a throwaway character.
Lucas
Oh, if
already
you're
dead,
talking
I thought.
Planeswalker, sure.
Well, I'm just saying, like, pick cards that you want to eliminate from the game that I hate. That I hate seeing. That they keep printing. Like, stop trying to make Tyvar and
Jace.
Luca could both die.
Jace
Oh,
should be
I forgot
dead.
to bring that
Dead.
up. I forgot to bring that up about the Pro Tour. Did anyone see that thing about the misplay during the Pro Tour with Luca?
Oh yeah, where you can't play Fire and Ice or no.
No. So Reduke opened a Phyrexian Luca, and him and his opponent thought the final ability was a fling, and it's actually a bite effect.
Yeah.
So like he sacked
Uh-oh.
his creature instead of just dealing the damage to the creature
Yeah.
Rip,
because neither of them knew what the card did.
Yeah.
rip.
That's funny.
All right,
Oh,
give me a character you want to die. For me, it's Luca or
Ah.
Tyvar. They're just lame.
I think it's harder for me to name.
Teferi,
let me think of the
honestly.
character. I like Teferi.
No,
Teferi's-
screw Teferi. I'm
I like
so
Teferi.
sick
Teferi
of Teferi.
breaks
I
the
want
story.
Teferi to live. That's the only character I like. Hang on.
That'd be fair. You know what? Kill Teferi is the
I like
only
Garrick. I like
Teferi is a
Teferi.
cop out when things go wrong.
kinda
They're
like
just like, oh,
Kaya
he's
for
just
whatever
gonna
reason.
change time.
I like Kaya for whatever reason.
They
'cause
already
she's a
killed
ghost.
Gideon, which was
I
like the
want
lamest of
Teferi.
planeswalkers.
I like Gideon for whatever reason. I don't know why I liked Gideon, but I just did.
To be fair, they killed Elspeth and just brought her back.
Elspeth's okay.
Tybalt. Kill Tybalt. I don't
I
care.
think
No,
Elspeth's the key in
Tybalt's
all this.
garbage.
I don't
Greatest
think
story
Elspeth's
ever.
He's gone.
He was an
Put him in
emo
the
kid
trash.
who rose
bad.
above.
He was a meme. I guess they killed Jace is completed. He was finally gone.
Yeah.
I could care less for Nissa and Chandra.
Yeah, I'm with that too.
No, you can't kill Chandra. You got to keep Chandra.
She's already
bro.
in the set. She don't
She's
live.
like, she is like, what like character development does she like, or what like?
My mom and
cool-
dad died.
Doug, there's a
or
whole
not even
book
that,
about
it's just
her.
like, wow, fire is cool, but there's
Yeah.
this like no depth or whatever.
How many times are you gonna
Fire's
kill a loved one and she's
cool.
gonna go, "You made me angry"?
She's
right.
the Hulk, dude. Leave her
Yeah,
alone.
but she's not strong.
Yeah,
I like
she is.
China for whatever reason.
Tell that to Chandra's defeat, where she's
She's a
being held
ghost.
in Nico's clutches.
Ghost.
Okay, there was also Jace's defeat, Liliana's defeat.
I'm also,
Gideon's
yeah, I'm not
defeat.
saying that those all can suck it, but okay.
Let me think of like a nice
Honestly,
character.
Teferi. Just kill Teferi, please.
You know
I'm
what?
so sick
I
of
got the
I
one
Kyle.
for
want
you,
Ellis
Judge.
Norton to win. Actually,
But,
Ellis Norton is my favorite magic player.
who's that?
my
Who's that
favorite
crappy
character.
planeswalker, the white one, Bus High or whatever, the one that's like just like, no one loves. It was also in
He makes a
Theros.
wall.
No, no,
Oh,
It was
no,
also it's like
no.
it's
You're talking about the rare.
yeah.
It was an M20.
He was like an M20 or M19, and he's just like this.
Oh,
Really,
I forgot about that
The
guy.
card's
Yeah.
so
I
bad.
Besides-
opened that guy.
That guy sucks. Get him out of
Don't
here.
kill the guy who's got the dog. Leave that guy alone.
Fine.
Yeah, that guy's
Okay.
awesome.
All right,
That's the
green guy?
green one.
His dog's made of rock.
Commander, Masters, dun 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 dun, the CMM set. So this is a completely entirely
Got some money?
reprint set.
Got some money.
Yeah.
Do you think this
Hey.
is why the last Commander Legends
Sell
didn't
your-
have a lot of reprints because they knew
Everyone-
they were making this?
Everyone sell your
P3K cards. Get them out.
Ravage's Wars. Yep, Ravage's War and
Nothing is safe. All right. So they showed.
I don't have any money in magic cards anymore.
So they have Jeweled
Is that
Lotus
how
that they
it's-
showed, Commander Masters, which
Oh,
they
that's
have.
so sick, dude.
They have a new style, which is like they call it the breakout art, where it's basically the art is overlapping, like it's trying to get out of the card.
hard.
Yeah. So you have Jeweled Lotuses, so those are going to go down big time. Hopefully the foiling is nice in this set. That way you can actually play a foiled Jeweled Lotus, so it's not just curled to the wall. The other card they revealed, which is
wall.
Dragon, which is a huge one.
Yes, this one really needed a reprint.
Yeah. So that was like a big
I
money
like the
card.
top Reddit comment was like, "Did they forget the background?"
So yeah, so that one's a nice one, Eminent. So I gotta admit, this whole thing is gonna be reprints, and then this is the big one, Capture of Jinzo.
I didn't know this was even a card.
It's like
Yep.
You didn't? I knew this
It's like
because I-
$500. Yep,
$500.
because
I had
people
one.
like to take turns.
I had one before. It
The
was in
P3K
the
cards,
OG
yep.
cube.
Yep. So yeah, it's gonna,
LP3K go.
yeah. This is your chance to move it before it's too late. All right, and then they showed 4 different commander decks, which are
All
pretty
right,
big
which
deal.
ones are we picking here?
I'm
Everyone
taking
pick your thing.
colorless.
Fine.
Hang
so
on,
here,
I
hold
picked
on.
last. Hang on, I picked last time.
Okay, let's go over them. We got Planeswalker Party, which it's got to be low tiered, right? Because it's gonna have all the worst. It's gonna have a Jace of Architect of Thought.
I
This
like
is
how
gonna-
Jeff always tries to go first.
Yeah.
I
forgot-
did not.
yeah, I thought
Literally
there was
tries
2
to
decks.
grab it
There's
every
only
We have the
2.
Eldrazi Unbound. These also have exclusive cards in them. So these are each about 10 cards per thing is going to be exclusive. So there's going to be 10 new Eldrazi's, which clearly is going to break Eldrazi's for Legacy. I don't know if they're going to do any new Planeswalkers.
That's my Planeswalkers.
They have Enduring Enchantment, which is probably the lamest of them all. And then obviously the 5-color slivers, which is they're going to have another
want
Sliver
that
Lord
one.
in here.
I
Like
want that
another.
one. I want slivers.
I'll pick last. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
can have
care.
it.
I pick slivers.
I guess I'll take Enduring Enchantments. You can have Planeswalker Party, JB. And then
Or
No, I was gonna pick
Eldrazi.
Eldrazi.
I will take Planeswalkers. Then
fine,
that's fine.
fine. Winner wins all decks. Got it. Deal.
Bet.
Okay, I'll play that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I want to keep it though. But that's
Then
whatever.
win.
Yeah, slivers. Can I add cards?
You can keep. If I win,
No.
you can keep it. I hate slivers.
So with the slivers, the only thing that kind of defeats slivers to me is slivers has like
Board wipes.
no. It's I like the idea that you have to go collect all the slivers to make your sliver deck, like that they're all from different sets, and now they're probably just gonna put the 30 best ones in here because they're all basically common, like Harmonic Sliver and all them, and then just like 10 new slivers, and then be like, all right, well that's that.
And now you gotta buy this because you need those 10 slivers.
And then now you gotta buy like the $50 sliver legion or whatever.
Well, do you think with this one, because this is Commander Masters, right? Do you think this is the first time they're gonna put a fetch land on one of these?
Oh man, this should put a fetch land in each. Well, what fetch
What's
land would
the
you put
prismatic
in Eldrazi?
vista?
Yeah, you can do
Prismatic
that.
vista.
I only say that because the sliver deck, like your mana's got to be pretty bad. Or they could put some Triomes in it. I guess they'll just do the crappy.
They would just do the
Tri-lands.
yeah, the old ones.
Yeah, those ones suck.
Hmm.
All right. So the first look is May 16th. July 28th, WPN stores, premium stores will have a preview event. So they get the first in, and the tabletop launches August 4th. So yeah, we should probably
Oh,
commence
Gen
with
Con.
Yeah.
Nice. I can hate it at
All
Gen
right.
Con. It'll
And
be
the
great.
last thing that they did announce was the store championship promos, which these are strictly booty. All three of these are suck.
What?
Yeah.
The memory deluge.
Memory Deluge is
awesome.
fine.
It sucks.
Yeah, I'm with Tony.
They all suck.
They're all
You're just
garbage.
mad because you can't
Don't
play
care.
blue white in
Next-
modern anymore.
next
and that
slide.
card was good
That's
there.
it. That's all she
Next
wrote,
slide.
boys.
Next slide.
Meh, 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 meh. I was thoroughly like unimpressed with this one. I was like, Koth, like usually they do like a mythic for the top thing. They're both rares. Whatever.
Like
Yeah,
Memory
the Koth is
Deluge.
lackluster. I like the other two. Like
Annex Century is
Sentinel
like
sees
okay.
play,
Yeah.
and Memory Deluge is still seeing play in multiple formats.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, dudes. We got any live callers? Probably
No.
not.
Yo, check out this token I bought. Where is
Can't see it.
Podcaster? I know I have to link it.
Don't do that.
Why?
Get the angel. These are
Don't.
angels. So I just
No.
focus on him.
Oh, that? Yeah.
Let's get JB real big.
Where is it?
Oh, Uma Mama. But yeah, that's gonna be a show. Josh hit us with a hot take.
Culver's isn't fast food.
What?
That was bad.
Mulligan.
I'll do waffle fries are the best fries.
Wrong.
Damn.
Wedges, baby.
Well,
Yep.
wedges
Don't
are
e-
pretty
just,
good, but
you know
waffle
what,
fries
guys?
are fun.
No,
Waffle fries are best fries.
Waffle fries are the best.
Wednesday, my dude.